All right. The other thing that you can do on here as well is say like you're actually cooking, right? What you can actually do is use this as a telephone, so you can actually answer and make and receive telephone calls. I can't show you because I'm actually using my phone to make this video, right? But you can actually make and receive phone calls, so you don't have to actually touch your phone. But to actually um, to actually do it so you don't have to touch your phone, what you have to do is set up the smart view, right? And to set up the smart view, because what you can do is set up screen mirroring, and then what you can actually do is mirror your phone, right? Is basically mirror your phone, right, to the actual screen. So your actual phone appears on here, right? And I haven't done it yet, right? I've been meaning to do it. I did it once. I did it once, right? And then I got a software update on here, right? Samsung did a software update, and when they did the software update, it corrupted the software on here, and Samsung had to come out and flash the software basically. When they flashed the software, it wiped everything basically, right? And I've been meaning to set it back up again, right? So when you actually mirror the screen of your phone to here, right, you'll actually get on here, you'll actually get the keypad of your phone on here. So what you can actually do is dial the phone number that you actually want on here, so you don't have to, so then you wouldn't have to touch your phone. You could actually do everything you want on this on here. You wouldn't have to touch your phone, but on until then, you until you actually mirror the screen of your phone to here, you have to dial the number that you want on your phone first before. But if your phone is connected by Bluetooth already, and somebody phones you, right, then you don't have to touch your phone. It will come up on here, right, that you've got an incoming call, and then you can just on the fridge freezer, you can just tap the button on the fridge freezer, and then the fridge freezer will answer the call basically, because it's an incoming call. It's because it's an incoming call, and you're connected by Bluetooth, right? You can it will come up on the fridge freezer that you've got an incoming call, and then you can just tap the call answer button on the fridge freezer, right? You can just tap the call answer button on the fridge freezer and answer the call, and then you can just speak to them, and it is really clear. It's like crystal clear. I mean, I've been in the doorway to my kitchen, and I've spoken to somebody, and they've been able to hear me. I've been able to hear them. No problem at all. It's literally crystal clear. It's absolutely awesome, basically. And it's like if you're washing up, or you're cooking or whatever, you don't want to be like touching and handling your phone with wet hands or whatever. So that's a really good feature. The other thing is you've got Spotify on here. So hi Bixby, open Spotify. Right, so this is all my Spotify This is like all my Spotify on here, so like I can like listen to my Spotify. The other good thing about here as well, right, with the screen, with the smart view, right, whatever's on my TV in my living room, right, I can stream to here, but it has to be a Samsung TV, right, and it has to be above a 7 series, right, because I've got a 9 series in my living room, which is the top of the range one, right, but I've only got a 6 series in my bedroom, and the 6 series works, but it keeps on cutting in and out, in and out, in and out. So I don't really use the 6 series one in my bedroom. I always use the 9 series. So if you hold on a minute, I'll just go and turn it on. And it works fantastically. I use it all the time. I use it all the I use it all the time, like when I'm cooking or cleaning or whatever. Hi Bixby. Open Smart View. So you see it says 9 series there, so you just tap on the where it says 9 series. And there you can actually see whatever's on my TV. I can now see on the fridge freezer. And then what I can do then is when you tap the screen, you get all your like your controls here, right? And then what I can do then is just tap the controls for channel, and then I can change the channel. I can change the channel independently then to whatever channel I want, and then that will be independently from the TV. So I can watch one channel in here, right, and then I can watch a different channel on the TV in the living room, right. So that's absolutely awesome. That is. What else can I actually show you? The other thing that you can actually do on here, right, is there's this another thing that I have to show you. This is absolutely awesome. This is the weather widget. This is wicked. This is absolutely awesome. The weather widget, right? Wherever the weather is outside, right, it will mirror it on this screen. So if it's raining outside, I'd have a picture on here and it will actually be raining on the screen. You'll actually see the rain falling on the screen. It will actually be raindrops, and you'll actually see the rain falling, and it will have a puddle on at the bottom of the screen, and the rain will actually be falling on the screen. It's absolutely awesome. If it's snowing, you'll actually see it snowing on the screen, right? If it's windy, you'll have a picture of and it's really windy, right? If it's frost, you'll see frost. If it's a winter's day, you'll see like a picture of a winter's day, like with trees with no leaves on it. If it's autumn, right, you'll see a tree with all the leaves on the floor and whatever the weather is outside, or whatever the season is, like in spring with all the blossom on the trees, you'll see it. It is absolutely awesome. Seriously, it really is. It's mesmerizing. Basically, it's absolutely wicked. Right, so that's the weather widget, right? And what you can actually do as well, right, as it says with the family board, you can basically, with the family board, you can just basically create whatever you want. It's called a family board. so you can stick all your family pictures on it and whatever. You know, you can do whatever you want, stick your music on it, do whatever you want with it. And then, as it says, what you can do as well, as it says, if you put your finger on the screen, it's just like a normal mobile phone, basically. You can add more screens. Add down here, you can see where it says, we can just focus it in. You can add widgets, add wallpapers, add screensavers. So you can add sort of like add whatever stuff you want, and sort of whatever. But as it says, there's just so much stuff that you can add. I've just literally ticked the iceberg of the stuff that you can do. There's just so much. There's just so much stuff that you can do with it. I'd probably be here for days, basically telling you what you can actually do, what you can actually do with it. It's got your drinks dispenser here, right? Because what it actually does, right there, still got some plastic on here actually from when I bought it. I'll just take that off. There you go. What it actually does is it dispenses